playing dress-up,
This feels like paper.
fighting with swords,
Coming for your blood!
in the heart of the jungle. How did I get here?
Let the games begin!
It's all because I signed up to be a live action role player. I'm Roz, and I love experiencing all things unusual and unexpected. You get it? So I am on the hunt for some of the weirdest,
Oh my god! Can I get out of here?
wildest, and wackiest hobbies in Singapore. This means spending time with people I never knew existed.
Oh! Intense, man.
And exploring sides of Singapore I never thought I would.
Wow, this is really nice.
All to learn how to be a Fringe fan.
You hear grunting and footsteps. Like there's a creature that goes.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
There's something over there. Everyone arm yourself.
We are playing the classic Dungeons and Dragons, a tabletop role-playing game where players build a fantasy world and then complete quests in it. To live in this world, I need to create my own character, my alter ego.
You have to also think of your character personality, how she's gonna be like.
Okay, I'll call myself Rogue X. Rogue X will be a black elf. Okay.
That's cool. Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons is just one type of role-playing game, and it takes place in a fantasy world of magic and monsters. Other games could have a sci-fi theme or a modern setting.
You somewhat see a shadow over here. It looks like a big creature. So what you guys want to do?
Typically, in a role-playing game, the game master sets the stage. The rest of us, we're the heroes.
I immediately take my staff and cock it. I'll just hold up my axe. And I'm a fighter to serve you people.
I want to move forward. I want to go see this beast.
Are you sure that's safe?
The goal is to complete the quests and defeat the monsters that the Dungeon Master has devised.
Look out, it's a hostile creature!
So what do? I roll?
Run!
But Sheena, Joel, Wesley, and Zul are not your ordinary role players. They also do live action role playing or LARP. So instead of being confined to a table, they roleplay in real life. This is LARP, where instead of using miniatures and character sheets, players literally become their characters.
Die today, please!
So what are we doing here?
Welcome to the actual game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna explain some of the game mechanics. Everyone has 2 health points, hit points. So basically, when you hit someone, it's 1 damage. Twice, then you're dead. But your friend or your ally can get you back up.
I got healed!
Where you can hit is the torso, the legs, the hands, never the face, and never the groin.
This style of LARP is called Boffer LARP. It is named after the foam weapon that players carry, which are known as boffers. My new friends are members of SG LARP, a local LARPing group started by Sheena and Din 4 years ago. LARPing is said to have started in the 1970s, first popping up in North America, Europe, and Australia. Today, there are at least 100,000 LARPers worldwide. But back to the story.
Today, everyone is in Arcanium, in the forest called Greenland. The players today, Zul and Andrew, who will be escorting Ross, our princess in disguise. For the bandit, the objective is to kidnap her and get ransom. You want money? Good. Good.
Are you guys the mercenaries, perhaps?
I've been given the role of what's known as an NPC, or non-player character. So my job is to run here, run there in distress. Okay, I can do that. Try not to get caught. Let's head forth.
Give us the princess!
Defend me!
What about my dead body? You don't have to die for her. Alright then, you settle this in blood.
I judge people by the way they play dead. These guys, when they play dead, they are really dead on the ground. The ground was slightly muddy, very grassy, but they just fling their entire body. I committed to that being dead thing. So I was like, whoa. Stay away!
It's time for you to run.
Go away! Go away! Give up! I don't want to run already! Give up! Just catch me! Just catch me! Give up! Yeah. Okay, fine. So tiring, so I don't want to run. This is crazy. No, I didn't sign up for this.
So, everybody here lost.
Oh,
So, the princess got kidnapped, you know.
I don't mind getting kidnapped. It was just painful to run in these heavy boots. That was exhausting for me. But these guys absolutely love it. They hold these LARP battles once or twice a month, at times with groups of up to 30 regulars at once. Oh, that was quite the experience. So what makes you guys want to come back and do this every month?
It's fun to play with our community. I would rather come like every month, once a month. Yeah,
Hang out with friends.
Yeah, hang out with friends. Exercise a bit.
Sweat.
Sweat a lot.
So, moment of truth. What are your thoughts on me today as an NPC?
Actually, you're very good. I
Are you
would say.
serious? Don't bluff.
Yeah, really. Being a LARPer, if you need a break from reality, you can just join LARP and be someone else for once and just get your mind free.
Just as long as you have that suspension of disbelief when you enter, go with the flow and don't be a meanie.
It's very hard for me as well, like, coming in, because I'm not a big fan of acting.
I'm somewhat new also.
Yeah.
I've been in the community for on and off about 1 year plus. Also, I just really want to hit people with sticks.
I was just an NPC today and wasn't really involved. The LARPers will have another session in a week's time. Hopefully, it will be my turn to hit people with sticks then. So, next week, I'm not going to be a princess anymore, right?
No. The storyline for next week is definitely different. Yeah, so don't worry about being a princess. You can be your own character next week.
I'm strangely excited about the upcoming session. I get to create my own character. And since clothes maketh woman, I'll start with my costume. Helping me out are 2 members of SG LARP, Zul and Joel, who are also gearing up for next week's big event. Okay guys, so I need help with my costumes. Okay, obviously you guys are the experts. How do you guys come up with your characters?
My first character was actually a pirate. I'm actually a fan of Ottoman Empire, so I want to be part of that world.
So how much does this thing cost, this armor?
Okay.
It's quite heavy.
It costs $800.
The more you roleplay, the more you have experience with what type you wish to see in your costume.
Okay.
For example, I only bought this one dress. But the reason why I bought this very specifically because it was what I had in mind for my character.
What was that character?
A female orc who broke all the norms.
What inspired this character?
I did make this character back when I was playing other games, Dungeons and Dragons. In LARP, it sort of carried on. Initially, of course, I was very hesitant to try it on, but over time, I've decided to be more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
If I feel like.
And LARP creates this like kind of safe space for you to like explore
Oh yes,
many
definitely.
options within that.
Being in costume helps me express a side of myself that I usually don't. I mean, how often do you get to dress up in the opposite gender?
Yes, it's a form of like, this is me, accept me.
Oh yes.
I love that. And what about you?
To wear a chainmail, a helm, it's like you going to a battlefield for real. So you need to act like a warrior, to be stern, to be badass. That's how you feel when you wear a costume.
So, to fit the theme, my character should belong in a medieval fantasy world. And I decided to be practical about it.
It's because now we have to mask up everywhere. So I was like, okay, maybe let's just be a character that already is masked. So that's how the ninja came about. I can't come up with a ninja name, I actually used Google.
So what did you come up with?
They said, what's your ninja name? And then every letter has a sound.
It's one of them.
So mine is Roz, right? R-O-Z-Z. So that is Shimozuzu. Shimozuzu is my character.
Shimozuzu.
Yes. Oh, yes. Then I think my weapon would be like this.
A simple standard sword.
Oh my god. It looks like a penis. Shimozuzu.
So I followed Joel to a costume shop to pick out something worthy of Shimozuzu. Costumes can cost anywhere from $50 to thousands of dollars, and it is here that I meet two of Joel's friends.
Oh, hi.
Meet Wolf and Anarchy.
Oh my god. That is so
You
cute.
might have met one of them actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Wesley, what's up? Yay.
Oh, it's hot in there.
Ross?
So this is a form of role playing, more commonly known as just the furry fandom. We are furries actually.
Oh, you are furry.
I'm a
as well.
furry too, yes.
Furries are a group who take role-playing to another level. Unlike LARPers, they don't just wear their costumes for games. Instead, they remain in character, even in their everyday lives.
It's what you might call a persona. It's like a persona, but
With
furry.
fur.
Each of these are our own personal characters that we created ourselves.
So I will never find this persona anywhere else. You like completely customized it.
Yes.
What's the difference between like furries or a lab character?
I would say furry tends to be a little bit more personal. So like for Anarchy and for myself, this is us basically. It's an extension of us. Yeah.
So you've always wanted to be a wolf.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a wolf.
Is there a reason?
Oh, no reason. One fine day I woke up and just say, yeah, I'm decided to be a wolf.
That's a damn good reason.
Thank you.
I feel that Chinese dragon would be quite similar to how I am in real life, because like thin, skinny, like.
There's a sense of freedom basically. Once you take on the persona of a wolf, you tend to let go of inhibitions and you tend to be a bit more truer to yourself.
So, in order to truly experience living my character, I'm venturing out into the real world in full ninja glory.
High five. 1, 2.
He's also Bugs Bunny.
They ran all the way to the other side looking for you guys.
Oh, really?
Only to come back here.
I love the dragon.
They might look like mascots, but to most furries, their personas are much more than just a costume. It's an expression of who they really are, their true selves. And so, they spend hours each week living in character. Niche as it may seem, Wesley tells me that the community is growing. SG Furs, the main furry group on Facebook, has more than 700 followers.
How are you guys feeling?
Hot.
So I see that there's a lot of effort and time invested into being a furry or even lapping.
Like the interaction with people is what really drives me for this. As you saw earlier on, I really like to bring a smile to their faces.
And you feel like outside of costume, you can't achieve that.
When you're behind a costume, it's much easier. It breaks down barriers.
I don't get to approach anyone easily as without a costume. At least you can play, interact with people, make them laugh, brighten their day. Being a costume buff brings out what little extrovertness I have and allows me to have fun while I can.
The general public, they love you when you're in costume.
Be it in this form and in the human form, there will always be people who just generally like you and don't like you. When I was in suit early on, I've heard some people at the back basically going, what the hell is this? There were negative people as well. So I guess it's just a different side of the same coin.
Does your family and friends know about this side hobby of yours?
My folks don't directly support it.
Oh, why is that so?
They just find it weird for the most part.
And do you think like all this effort and everything is worth it?
Yeah, I don't regret and I stick with it for life.
Yeah. If it wasn't that hot, you'd probably wear it 24/7, right?
Yeah.
Like being in costume for an event is one thing, but to live that alter ego, I don't think I can do it because I'm very settled on who I am and I love who I am. When you wear a costume or you put on a mask, people judge you for that and not the person that you are underneath. Now that I've gotten my costume and character down, there's another part of LARPing I want to get good at. The hitting people with weapons part. This is medieval sword fighting, also known as the Historical European Medieval Arts, or HEMA, an art form which combines the sport of fencing with the lure of cool-ass fantasy-worthy swords. To fully immerse themselves in LARPing, some players like Din practice HEMA. Pan-Historical European Medieval Arts Singapore, or FEMAS, is one of the 2 HEMA clubs here. These guys take this so seriously that they study historical manuals from the 15th century to learn fighting techniques.
I bring you here so you can get feelings on how to wield a sword.
A very heavy sword.
Before you attend the LARP session itself.
You just move 1 feet and you keep the same stance as you move back, okay?
But me? Wow. I'm just trying to hit without getting hit.
I'm coming for your blood! I'll defend! I will slice you! No. And I will defend! I think that's a little bit dramatic.
That's good for LARP though. You need to do that in LARP.
Gotta admire Din's dedication to LARPing though. He's learning an ancient European sword fighting style just so he could get into character, which makes me really nervous about my character. Woo! Was that necessary? Seriously, dude? Finally, it is the day of the big LARP battle. And Shimozuzu is ready to roll.
Welcome, welcome, everyone of all races, creatures, countrymen of the kingdom. We're now in the land of Arcadia, and now is the long-awaited day of the finals of the tournament.
Yeah! Arcadium's annual tournament. On this side, we have Team Firen. On the other side, we have Arjun Light. In today's tournament, our 2 teams are going to face off and attack each other with buffer weapons.
Firen, are you ready?
Go, Glory!
Arjun Light, are you ready? Okay, let the games begin!
Like before, it's 2 hits and you're dead. But each character has their own special set of skills, ranging from magic spells to healing powers. Sneak! And mine? Sneak! The ability to sneak, like a true ninja. Sneak!
Are you done? No one will save you now!
Sneak! I don't know what a battle feels like, but I would imagine this is something like that. I had to watch my back.
there were people coming at me. I found myself instinctively using a shield, which I've never done so ever in my life. All these things I'm learning about myself today.
When Maya undone, I cast water missile.
Ah! I'm dead. Finally, it's down to the last two fighters. Tsukiyomi from Team Frieren and Phasmalor from Argent Light.
So the winning team of the final tournament goes to Frieren from Arcana.
Today was like a full-on medieval battle, like a bit like Game of Thrones in real life. And I actually found it enjoyable. It's starting to grow on me. Oh my god, guys! You were savage on the fields just now. How are you guys not enemies?
We keep all the anger and all to our character and not bring back.
If you're having fun at the expense of another person, you're getting the wrong idea here.
So why is lapping something that you keep coming back to?
Lapping to us isn't just a game. It isn't just role-playing. For me especially, it's escaping reality, escaping my 8 to 5 work. It's like living in a dream.
How has lapping helped you grow as a person?
I have grown as a person. I've been able to confidently say I am myself after being so many people on LARP.
A lot of times, those of us who have anxiety, we get confidence from this. We become more able to interact with the world and have a good idea of how to present ourselves, or just having the belief that you can do something.
For example, when Zhu came along, he didn't speak a single word. He's 100% shy all the time. And now he's like
one of the more vocal ones, and you came up with a solid game plan for our group.
I come from a background where I don't communicate with people a lot. But for LARP, it helped me to grow socially.
Ma, I cry already. Like seriously, whoa!
So Ross, I got a very important question for you. Will you be coming back to join us?
I will.
Awesome!
But I'm not going to come back with this paper costume anymore, okay?
Yeah. Awesome!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Damn, the pressure is on! One of the things I love about role-playing is that you get to be this weird character without any judgment. People may stare, they might be fascinated, but it's just very empowering, I guess, to be someone else. With the LARPers, they encourage weirdness. They encourage you to just go all out. I've already made a promise on camera that I'm going to join them again for our next battle. And yeah, I want to see where this takes me.